Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Creations by Gwili, our March Madness. I'm excited to get this month going, and I'll tell you all the different things we're going to do, but I am Gwili. Ed is behind the camera and going to catch your comments. Let us know when you hop on. And let me pull and make sure I can see it on my phone too, so that we know for sure Facebook has us. Has us. I think I have mine turned down.
I thought I had mine turned down.
You do now. Okay, and hopefully I'll be able to see the comments. Don't see anything yet, but we'll give it a minute or two. For March Madness, we're actually going to be on twice every Wednesday, 12:30 and 6 o'clock. So hopefully you can catch at least one of those. We're going to be doing a lot of different things. They're all going to be Easter. And we're going to do prizes and Happy Mail and stuff all throughout the month. Possibly every live, but I wouldn't promise it. There may be a couple because I'm going to kind of try to do Happy Mail with something I'm using or something to do with the craft that I'm doing. I just keep watching, waiting for somebody to hop on. I could sit here and sing. Facebook would really get me for that. But when you hop on, let us know you're here. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our craft for today. We're actually going to make a carrot plaque, a carrot picture, or something like that. Is what I would call it.
Maria Francisco says hello.
Maria, thank you for being here. You have won our Happy Mail for today. You were the first one to comment on our first day of March Madness, and I will explain to you in a few minutes what I'm going to be sending out to you. So I'm pretty sure I have your address, but PM me your address just to make sure, and we'll get some Happy Mail out to you, and I'll show you what it is in a few minutes. So we're going to make a carrot today. Y'all comment, use the emojis, share this out to your friends so that they can share in our craziness this month. Like I said, I'm going to be doing 2 lives every Wednesday, 12:30 and then 6 o'clock, which is Central Time. So Ed, did you write Maria's name down? If you would, write her name down so I don't forget to send her the Happy Mail. Okay, so today we're going to do a carrot, but not just a plain carrot. We're going to put it on this little sign, and it came from Dollar Tree. Now I'm going to take it and turn it this way. Okay, so I'm going to cut it's got a hanger on it. I'm going to cut the hanger off because I'm just going to like prop it on my fireplace somehow, and I won't need a hanger. But you certainly could use the hanger, but you would want to take it off at least and put it this way. Because, oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. You're going to need your carrots are long, so you need a frame that goes this direction. Now, you absolutely could paint the sides to go with your home decor. You could put paper here. You could do paint it. You could do whatever you want to. My colors are neutral and a lot of black and white. Now, I definitely could do this black, but I like the light wood. I'm going to use it just as it is. Makes it a very quick and easy craft, okay? And doesn't really matter since I took the hanger off which end what's my top and what's my bottom. So I'm going to take it and turn it like this. Now, a lot of people, I saw this done using the little, what are they called? Wood slices. And they kept saying they got them at the Dollar Tree. But I could never find them. And then by the time I found them, I had already taken popsicle sticks, which are just these tongue depressors, you call them. We used to call them. But this is the bigger ones, the wider ones. And I just took them and I cut them, starting with some small ones and then just went up. And I have gone ahead and painted these so that you didn't have to sit here and watch paint dry. But Maria, I'm going to send you this pack of wood slices so you can play around. You make flowers with them. You can do a carrot with them. I may have to take the package off, this package off, to be able to get it in the bag, but we'll see. But let's see, does it say how many are in here? No, it says 120G, whatever that's supposed to mean. But hopefully you have enough of these to make you a carrot, or at least you could do a flower, and then you would just, these would be the petals to your flower, and put a button in the middle or something. So Maria's going to get those. All right, but I'm going to use, like I said, the craft sticks. I've already painted them, and I ended up using, it's going to depend on how big your board is and how big you want your carrot. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did little bitty ones and then just got larger in size. Now, I cut them with a pair of clips or snips or whatever you want to call them. But I used this paint, and I used 2 different colors. I think this is terracotta, which is a dark orange, but to me it looked too much like the terracotta pots, so I put a little bit of this pumpkin orange over the top, and they kind of turned out a dark, which is good for me. I used acrylic paint. Use whatever you've got in an orange color to paint, and you probably would want to paint your wood sticks or these, whatever. You could even use branches. You could, little sticks, anything that you can cut and size up. So like I said, I'm using this board just like it is because I like the browns.
Karen Hunter says hi, y'all.
Hi, Karen. Thank you for being here. You're probably on lunch break. Okay, so what I did, and I want to kind of put them on here so that I have an idea of where I want to start. I like this board because you can find the center very easy. There's your 2 stripes. And if I don't have them spaced exactly, the same distance apart, that's okay. It doesn't bother me. But I just want to make sure I go up high enough to, if you want to do enough of them to where they touch, then go ahead and do that. I'm going to space mine apart a little bit. And I think that's pretty good. And then I'm going to put my greenery up here. So what I'm going to do is just kind of place them. Does not have to be perfect, but like I said, I really like the fact that you've got 2 lines here. So if you can see, it kind of is taking the shape of a carrot. Then all you have to do is glue these down one at a time. It's very simple, very easy. I only painted one side of most of these.
Looks like an orange Christmas tree.
Yeah, from your angle, because you've got the little one. I'll turn it around after I get these on here. So I hope y'all are excited about March Madness. I will be back on at 6 o'clock tonight with another craft. All of the crafts will have something to do with Easter. Because y'all know it's like the 2nd weekend in April or something like that. It's going to be here before you know it. Now, I took down all of my Valentine decorations, but I have not put up Easter yet. As I start making things, then I'll start putting it up. I've got all of the stuff I made last year in a box. I'm going to have to give some of it away because I had a ton and tons of carrots. But I want new things for this year. And I bought some new, like, bunny garland for my mantle. Okay, just takes a minute, and like I said, if you can find the wood sticks, it's really cute. And with the wood sticks, you take them, you see how they're shaped? So you take them and you lay them down long ways like this, and then you build on your carrot. Like 1 wood, and then 2, and then 3, or, and build your carrot. Might not be spaces between it.
Straight up and down or diagonal?
No, you want them straight up and down because you want something long. And then you build. Like you'll put them on top of each other.
I'm just checking so when I build mine.
When you're just going to keep on, Ed, and we're just going to insist that you're going to have to craft something. Yeah, where I'm leaving spaces between these and we're not putting them on top of each other, the wood slices you would like put on top of each other and stack them up. But like I said, before I found them at the Dollar Tree, I had already painted these sticks and I thought, nah, I'm going for it. Okay, so that gets those painted and that's all we've got, like this. Now we're going to put some greenery. We're going to put a little bit of, you could do moss, you could do the green moss, but I bought this, I think it's called Excelsior, but to me it's straw. What? Ed needs to do something, do it live. I agree, Karen. I agree. He could.
Hey, I can make a mess. I'm good at that.
You could do it. You could have done this right here. You certainly could do napkin stuff. Okay, and I'm not going to use much of this. I just want a little bit here at the top. And I'm going to put a bow to kind of cover where we put the greenery and stuff. In fact, I think I'll cut my greenery and do my greenery first before we put that on there. Okay, I've got 2 things of greenery, but I think I'm going to use the smaller one. I could cut this down, but I think I like this. Where did I get this? I got this evidently at Walmart, clearance 25 cents, or maybe this was Hobby Lobby, I don't know. But I think that's what I'm going to do. And I don't have anything like put it under, so I will use a, let me put this aside, I'm not going to use that. My bow will cover. And you put as much as you want. This is what I tell y'all, this is where your creativity comes in. You do what you want to do. If you want to put just one little sprig, put one little sprig. I'm going to see if it's too much for 2 of these, and I know I'm going to have to cut them down. No, I don't think so. I like 2. So I'm going to cut them down pretty short. And then I'm just going to, they're going to go to the top of my board. I think I'm going to cut them down a little bit more because I don't want them on that board.
Karen, she's already doubled my salary, but I'd actually have to get something to be paid.
Yeah, I told him the other day, I said, we're going to be doing 2 lives every Wednesday. He said, well, you're going to have to increase my salary. I said, okay, decision made. I'm doubling it. I said, and I'm signing you to a contract for a couple of years. You can't quit. Okay. And he absolutely could do a craft. That's probably one the kids would turn in to see too. Or at least a replay. Okay, all this is going to be covered up with a bow, so I'm not too worried about how much glue I have to put on there. We're just going to hold those down for just a second. There again, if that's too much greenery for you, just use 1 sprig. But these are good pieces and sprigs to use for carrots, I think. But you could use lamb's ear. You can use whatever kind of greenery you want. But we're not going to have a whole lot of, decoration on it other than a bow.
I can't quit now. I got to finance my dog.
Yeah. You're going to have to work a long time to do that. I'm telling you, that $20 dog from the SPCA, he's probably up to about $900 now. It's a she, Millie. She is getting better. We fixed it. I think we have found everywhere in the fence that she was getting out. The last time she got out, we have a little pond through the woods right over here beside us, and she took off to the pond. She came back about 20 minutes later, soaking wet.
It's smelling like
oh my gosh, she was awful. But I think we have fixed all that, and she has stayed in the yard. Well, Ed quit feeding the neighborhood cats on the patio. So that helped kind of keep her in the yard a little bit. But when you have to give them heartworm meds and flea meds and treats and special
Large
dog
crate,
food and
large
crates and, oh my stars. Yeah. But she's calming down a little bit. The one good thing I'll say about her, and I'm sure at the SPCA, they probably left at 5 o'clock and put the dogs in a crate, and they were in a crate all night long. She is tired and ready to go in her crate and go to sleep by 7:30 every night. So it does give us a little bit of peace and quiet. But normally she's got her toy and she's taking it to you. She hasn't learned yet to turn loose. I mean, she's got several balls, and she'll just pull on them, and she's put holes in them. And you keep telling her, turn loose, Millie, turn loose, Millie. She hasn't learned yet to turn loose. All right, I'm going to make a bow, and I'm just going to tie it with this jute. And I can't decide. I have two different ribbons, but I think I like this one. This one's a little bright, so I'm going to do a bow, just a simple bow, to go across there with this one. But that's just how fast. Y'all just take some popsicle sticks and cut them up. Get branches out of the yard. All right, I don't want a very big bow, and I just want a simple bow. So we're going to work with this.
Karen says yes, checkered ribbon.
Yeah, I like both of them, but I think this one's the perfect color. All right, and I'm just going to put a little bit of got to make sure you get your thing in the center, especially when part of it's going to be across the board and part of it's not. And I cut it too long, so we're going to cut it a little shorter, so I don't have so much on the edges. And I'm going to put a little bit of jute in it, just because. Well, y'all, they're saying we're going to have a cool front come back through. Is it tomorrow? I think tomorrow. And I am so ready. It's already 80-something degrees, and it's hot. And Thursday evening, I walked out to put Millie out, and I could hear the air conditioner making a very strange noise. So we cut it off because it kind of sounded like the motor was blowing up in it. Had somebody come out Friday, and sure enough, fan had gone out in it. But the guy did have one on his truck, so we were able to get it fixed, which was great. But I was thinking, oh, if they have to order parts and it takes weeks, and here we're just, it's just now really getting cold. I mean, hot here. But it's 87 out there now.
Karen said to send the cold weather towards them. She's about the same latitude, longitude we are. So.
Yeah, well, here where we are and stuff too, it's the humidity. It is such a horrible, humid, yucky hot. You don't want to get out in it. But I think storms are coming through tomorrow, and it's supposed to cool front. I think it's supposed to go down to like 64, which right now we're kind of like, we'll take 64. All right, I'm going to glue that. Just very simple. This will please Ed. You know Ed's philosophy. Less is more. Keep it simple. So it's just no tails on the bow. Just a little bow.
Karen wants to know how far we are from New Braunfels. About
that's it.
3 hours.
That's San Antonio?
Yeah, I told her about San Antonio. We're about 3 hours. San Antonio.
We've been there quite a while. Quite a bit.
It's dry, but we're 12 miles from the beach, so we're in the humid zone.
We're down more towards Lake Jackson, Surfside, Freeport. All right, I'm just separating this jute a little bit just to give it a little fringe. And by the way, if y'all did not see my post yesterday, I drew yesterday, and Terry Morrison Sargent won the box with the craft supplies. I haven't heard from her yet, but Terry, she's not on right now, I don't think, but if you watch the replay in this, contact me. Okay.
Karen Hunter said so.
I was pulling on the bow too much. Yeah.
Yeah, she said not too far. The funny thing about Texas is, like San Antonio is about 3 hours away, but you can go to El Paso or you can drive to Alabama.
About the same distance.
The same distance. So,
yeah. So once you go across the Louisiana line into Texas, we're only, what, about maybe 3 hours?
3 hours from the Sabine River.
Okay, that's not really doing what I want it to do, but I can fray it a little bit more.
Maria
later.
Francisco says, I'm in Florida visiting my brother and sister-in-law, and she's headed home to upstate New York in a snowstorm.
Oh, yeah, places up there have really been bad. And it's so crazy that we can have such heat. You would think God would even it out a little bit. Bring us some of that cool air. I mean, I would love for it to snow. I don't want it to snow for days on end, and some of the snow I've seen. But a little bit of snow, yeah, I would love that. Okay, so that's...
I've been following a guy in California, the Cajon Pass, and the snow is piled up 14, 15 foot.
And they're not used to that, right?
No, yeah, they are.
They are. I know there's some places in California.
Yeah, we came through there coming home. All
right, I may go back and add a little bit more of this. I'm calling it straw here at the top a little bit. But I'll have to look at it and see what I think.
Karen says very cute.
But it's just a very simple, easy to do carrot. And see, I probably will add a little bit up here. Just
looks like an orange Christmas tree.
No, you need to think carrot, Ed, not Christmas. We're into Easter. Everything carrots or bunnies or...
You need to get a little plastic bunny and put it on the side.
He'd have to be pretty big if he's going to be balanced with his carrot, though. I need to go to Hobby Lobby and buy me a big, tall bunny.
Well, you got a pretty one right behind you.
Yeah, but it's not going to go in the fireplace. I just put this on my Etsy shop today. And I did it. This is a grapevine, and I did it to where this sign has 3 pipe cleaners so that it can be taken off easily, and then you've got the pretty spring summer flowers. I wasn't sure about those colors together, but then when I saw them in the sign, I thought that hot pink and green's really pretty together. Okay, Ed's going to tell me to quit because I'm just piddling, adding more stuff, little here, little there. Now, you absolutely could hang this, put that piece of jute back on, put some orange beads on it, and hang it up, but I'm not going to. It's going to be, like I said, propped up on my fireplace. And I do have a pretty good sized bunny in there that we're going to be making in a week or two. This will look pretty good beside it. But we're going to do some fun things. I will be back at 6. I do know what I'm going to give away at 6, so I have another giveaway. And I'm going to try to do every live, but we'll see how that works out. But like I said, this sign came from Dollar Tree, and y'all, they are getting so much better at their signs and stuff. And you know, whatever your home decor is, you could paint this. You could take the little bitty carrots from the Dollar Tree and put them down here. I actually brought some buttons because I'm thinking I might put a button on there. What? You want me to quit?
I'm wondering why you ain't stuck a button on me. You put them on everything.
Just about it. Yeah. But you could put, you could take some of these buttons and put them on the edges. You actually could make a tree with buttons. I mean, a carrot, a tree. You got me thinking Christmas tree, Ed. My daughter, she said the other day, I don't need any more carrots. I got tons of carrots. And I said something about I was going to make this carrot, and she thought I meant with buttons. And she's like, you did one last year. I got it. So that may be the live. I'm going to try every Saturday to go back and do a Share It Saturday. And I'm going to get one of my videos from last year, and I may do the one with the button, the carrot button. What?
Karen Hunter says, don't go to sleep, Ed. You may get a button.
Yep, he might. Like right here. Okay, so this would be really cute to put a hanger here with beads. Or like I said, put something around it. Ed likes things simple. This is going to go on the fireplace. So that's your craft for today. Use the popsicle sticks. Use these wood slices from the Dollar Tree. And who was it, Maria?
Yeah.
Maria's getting these wood slices. And Maria, if you have any questions as to what I'm talking about, in other words, don't stack them this way. Does that make sense? You want to stack them long way. And that's basically the video I saw. And then they just stacked them on top and made it wider as you went up. So if you have any questions, yell at me. So, all right, so this is our carrot for today. And I will be back. I'm not going to tell you what the craft is going to be for 6 o'clock, but there will be Happy Mail involved. But we will be back here at 6 with another Easter craft. And I hope y'all have a great month of March. I wanted to do something different and special for March, and of course, now I like basketball, but a lot of people don't. What was it you said earlier to me? Something about March Madness that let me know. I mean, he's not a sports person. He didn't have a clue what March Madness was. I think he thought it was just something I was making up. But there is a big basketball March Madness. But we're going to do it with craft supplies. So, and with Easter stuff. So I will see y'all back here at 6 o'clock. And I probably will leave this out to kind of show if anybody wants to go back and watch the replay. I will say you've always been eligible on the replay if you share it to win some of our Happy Mail. But most of my lives this month, you need to be present to win. I may decide to go back and pick names of people who shared it out, just a share, and do something at the end of March for that. But I haven't decided what exactly. So, okay, so there we go. There's our carrot. I will see y'all at 6 o'clock. Have a great day. Bye-bye.